from Loitering in Wonderland Studios. With Phoenix West.
Hello citizens, I'm Phoenix West. Welcome to Things That Will Burn in Hell. Today's episode is one of those that doesn't really so much apply anymore. This was when I was drinking in Michigan, and I went to a lot of those shitty dive bars / sports bars where you kind of hang out with all your high school friends and you're like, this is miserable, I hate this. Not your friends so much hanging out with them, it's just seeing all the other guys in like the 3 or 4 classes ahead of you just sitting there drinking all day, and I was just fucking miserable. I couldn't see myself in that scenario years from now, so I was like, I would freak the fuck out. It would be like, it's like looking into a shitty time portal, just like into a weird wormhole where you just see your future and you're like, no, I don't want to do this. I gotta get out. It's like some sort of weird drunken Twilight Zone thing going on there. Anyway, this applies to small town sports bars. Number 8, sports bars. I don't know about you, but every time I have a drink at a sports bar, I feel like becoming the coach of a girls' high school volleyball team, out of spite that my own athletic career never took off, because I knocked up a girl just after senior year and had to get a real job instead of relying on my ability to throw a football. That was the longest sentence ever written. Sports bars attract high school coaches at about the same rate that Mardi Gras brings out the alcoholics and tits. Yet another group that attends sports bars is the opposite end of the spectrum, yet will be on the same end of it in 20 years. I of course refer to college athletes. The same guys go every single day and hit on the same waitress that is 20 years older than they are. They might shoot for success on the field, but once off the field they rush for any skank's end zone. Yes, that was an anal sex joke. The irony is that they see the ex-players, now turned coaches, and laugh about how sad they are, not realizing that they're looking to the future, because once that waitress finally goes home with them, they'll knock her up and the cycle begins. So unless you want to watch your former gym teacher drink himself into oblivion as he watches real athletes on the big screen, desperately trying to relive his glory days as a high school basketball captain, then don't go to a sports bar. Every time they see someone make an 18-foot jumper and make it, you know they're just cutting and pasting their head onto the athlete's body. Sure, they're laughing with the other coaches they're drinking with, but really what they're thinking about is how much they hate going home to little junior son of a bitch and Mrs. Career Wrecker. It's the same thing with the shitty bands that play at sports bars. The lineup is always the same. 4 guys in their late 40s, early 50s. At least 2 of them have long hair. One is always in a Hawaiian shirt. It's usually the bald guitarist. One guy is always fat and wearing sunglasses, always the bassist. Half the time there's a keyboardist that nobody can hear outside of the 3-foot distance that keyboards start to get drowned out. So basically he's there to make the band look professional. A little eye candy in the form of an aging keyboardist, and that's just sad. Meanwhile, the band members' kids and grandchildren have to find another place to drink because they can't watch their father / grandfather desperately try to still rock. Midway, about 20 minutes into their set, they need a break, usually to smoke and drink themselves silly, so that they think the 20 people watching them is really a stadium full of deadheads. Their ultimate dream is for Jerry Garcia to join them, but he's dead, just like their rock and roll careers. If I wanted to sit there and watch everyone try to relive the glory days of high school, I just sit at home and look through my yearbooks and cry, which I do, but at least I don't do that shit in public. Reminiscing is best done in private and should never be done with alcohol or with a microphone. The irony is I now do stand-up comedy, so that's basically all I do is reminisce into a microphone in front of strangers while I relive my glory days. Writing books on MySpace. That's just sad. I don't like being in bars. I have a weird thing with noises. I get very overwhelmed. When there's loud music, I can't hear anything anyone says ever, so it's a lot of... Sorry. Nothing. I didn't hear a word you goddamn said. I didn't hear fucking anything. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate being in bars. I really hate it. It's infuriating. I can't hear anything. I have no reason to speak because my voice gets drowned out. I don't have a very loud voice. It gets drowned out. There's no reason to speak or listen, so I just have nothing to do. I don't like to drink in public because I like to get home safe. I don't want to take an Uber. Fuck that. No, I don't like strangers. I like to drive my own car home. Anyway, I don't like sports bars. They feel sad. Even if you live in a big city, like I moved to Phoenix, Arizona, I still see that shit going on. You look around and you're like, God, these people are just kind of sad. And I'm not making fun of them in any way. I'm just like, maybe you should realize sports aren't the be-all, end-all. Maybe it's not all you need. You can just watch the sports and still have a great life. It's just the sad ones I have a problem with. Not so much the guys who drink and watch the sports game together, whatever sport they're into. That's fine. I watch hockey, I watch basketball, I watch baseball, I watch football, I watch all the 4 major sports. I really do. I don't sit there and go, oh, what an athlete it could have been. I used to play basketball. I used to play it a lot. I blew up my knee playing basketball. I don't look back on my former days and go, what could have been? What? I blew it. I blew it. Oh man. Coach said I should have practiced harder. I blew it. Maybe you just suck. Maybe you're just maybe you're a 5'10" white guy and a little overweight and don't really have the work ethic to be an NBA star. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's your own fault. It's my fault. I'm willing to accept that. I don't need to go drink at a bar and drink my sorrows away. I do that at home. Stick at home. That's all I'm saying. Stay home. Don't support your local businesses. That's really what I'm saying here. It's all about the chains. Go to Chili's. This episode is sponsored by Chili's. Here's an idea. Put all of our videos from youtube.com/LordInYourWonderland onto a thumb drive. Head on down to a sports bar, plug it in, play it on the TV for everyone to see. Also have them subscribe to the channel. That'd be awesome. That'd be great of you, you sad drunken alcoholic watching a 40 to 50-year-old band play. They're not good. They're not good at all. Let them know that. Let them know really loudly by throwing bottles at them. Anyway, while you're there, subscribe, rate, and review. Go to lawstudios.com as well. All of our shows are on there. Any links you want to find, there's a bunch of cool shit there. Check it out. Until next time, and in the meantime, I'll see you in sports bar hell, citizens.